addicted to technology.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, much like this movie, it's kind of what it's about.
That's right.
Yeah. Wait, now, when you first read the script, were you sort of like, oh my God, I'm never letting my kids go on the internet again? It must have been kind of frightening, right?
I've got a 6-year-old and a 13-month-old, so the 13-month-old...
She's not there yet.
She's just smearing peanut butter on the iPad right now. The 6-year-old, she can pilot the thing pretty well. I'm not giving her my password just yet for the in-app purchases. Because that can get expensive, you know.
Absolutely.
When you're on that Smurf site and they're asking you to buy more cranberries or whatever the hell it is, you know, I'm not doing a $50 bushel anymore.
No, no, you gotta cut the kid off somewhere. Yeah.
So, so there's some real dangers for the 6-year-old. She hasn't yet found some of the spicier dangers, but when she does, I'll have to drop the hammer.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, just as a father, I would imagine you kind of are related to this role and maybe some concerns coming down the line, or, you know.
Yeah, but I think parents have to watch out for tons of things, you know, and the internet is just a new one for us that our parents didn't have to deal with. But I'm not daunted by it. I hope I'm raising smart kids, and if they seem a little dumb in certain areas, you just up it.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure that isn't going to happen with your kids.
Yeah, one of them's not too bright. Yeah.
Oh, well, hopefully they won't be watching this.
She's not smart enough to find the TV.
Henry Alex Rubin, I really loved his last film, Murderball, a great documentary.
Yeah.
What was he like as a director, kind of making the jump from documentary to narrative feature for you as an actor?
Well, Henry did a great job with this film because of his documentary background. This is a film that's about, you know, real people with real problems, and there's something kind of gritty about it, a little dirt under its nails, and so his sensibility and his aesthetic really lent itself to this.
Yeah. And for you doing comedy and drama, I mean, you do a really good job of switching back and forth. Do you find one to be harder than the other, more difficult? Was this kind of like a nice change for you? What do you prefer?
It's always nice to do something different. Grass is always greener, and it's really no more difficult or easier. If the people you're working with are great and the material's great, then you know, we actors don't have to do all that much. You just kind of, they knock on your dressing room door and they say it's time for you to come talk, and you know, you go out there and make it look like you're working.
Yeah. Well, and you have Hope Davis playing your wife in this, so you have
made
some
it
really
difficult.
great. She did. She's difficult actress to work with.
I mean, you know, I had to write her lines on my eyelids. And
she's not good at memorizing.
Yeah, no, she can't do it, and you have to do all your side with your eyes closed the whole time. But she knows how to do it now.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can't tell that
she comes from the Brando school, where you have to write it on the other person. I don't think Brando
did that. How dare you? No,
yeah,
no.
What am I
he's
talking
no
about?
hack like Davis.
What's the criteria you're looking for when you're choosing projects?
It's mostly about the people. It's less about the script or the size of the role or anything. I just like to work with people that I admire and just kind of, you know, grab onto their coattails and have them drag me along.
Yeah. Is it tough when you're in a film like this where it's really like several different little movies kind of all together? Is it a surprise when you see the whole thing? You're like, oh, wow, Paula Payton was in this, and wow, look at all these people that you didn't necessarily have scenes with.
Yeah, it is. It's always fun for an actor to start to see the film, you know, months after you're done with it. The first time you see it is when you have to go in and replace some of the dialogue that wasn't recorded well, and you see the first scenes of it, and you get a sense of what it looks like and what it feels like, and then you can't wait for the premiere, and you get to see it all put together. It's really fun.
Yeah, it came together really nicely. I'm a huge fan of Arrested Development. I'm so excited for the upcoming new series on Netflix.
Yeah.
Is the movie a done deal now, or is Mitch still working out the script, or where's that status?
The movie is not a done deal yet. In fact, I don't think they've started making the deal for that yet. However, the episodes that are on Netflix are, as he was writing the movie, it was too big a story to fit in a 120-page script. So he decided to put the first act in these episodes. So acts 2 and 3 will be in the movie. So one doesn't really work without the other. So it keeps saying it's a new season, but it is actually a bunch of episodes that set up the movie. It asks a bunch of questions that then the movie answers, and so it's kind of a package. Unfortunately, there's probably going to be about a year, maybe year and a half gap between the two, so you'll end up having to watch these episodes again. It wasn't perfectly scheduled, but we were just happy to get together as soon as we could.
Yeah, well, can't wait for that, and great job on the movie.